for the introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mysh, and I'm going to be sharing some of my songs and spoken word with you today. So thank you very much for taking a moment to have a listen. So I'm going to start with a couple of old songs of mine, a couple of songs that I wrote quite a few years ago now. And the first one is called Insomnia. Thank you. Something on my mind I've been holding back. It's a familiar feeling. I guess I better work it out. I know it's not always easy to follow your heart, but it's a growing feeling. Might as well make a start. I got the fever deep in my bones, keeps me up at night, every night, so many days. Lord, I lay awake lately. They say there's a time and a place for everything, but if you don't believe it, might as well turn back now. I know it's not always easy, that's why I'm restless in the night. It's a familiar feeling. You gotta be up for the fight. I got the fever deep in my bones, keeps me up at night, every night, so many days. Lord, I lay awake lately. Thank you very much. That was Insomnia, and the next song I'm going to do is called You Know It. So the rain is gone, I think it's time to hit the road. I think so, 'cause if I hang around, it won't be easy to hold back. When I see you, you give me the runaround and you know it. Oh, my race is run, I think it's time for me to go. I'm going. Won't catch me standing here. I don't wanna know what you're doing. You give me the runaround, and you know it. Yes, you know. I know you know it. Of course. Now the night is near. I think I might just disappear. I think so. And if I'm heading out of town, I'm not looking to come back anytime soon. You give me the runaround, and you know it. And when the morning comes, baby, I will not be near. No, I won't. I won't be seeking you. Oh, no, I won't try to find you. Give me the runaround, and you know it. Yes, you know. I know you know it. Of course. Now that I'm on my way, I wish I had good words to say, but I don't. When I say goodbye, please believe me, baby, I gotta be going. You gave me the runaround, and you know it. I was never sure. Maybe I could have done more. Maybe not. Won't catch me standing here. Oh, no, I won't try to find you. You give me the runaround, and you know it. Thank you. One, two. Thank you very much. That was You Know It. And the next piece I'm going to do is called No Breath in Vain. In just one sentence, I heard a smokescreen decadence reminiscent of adolescence, a kind of prepubescence, just minus the innocence, pure petulance and insolence, ethical ambivalence, to be precise, indifference, pretense, blindness to consequence. Hence, this reply in self-defense, because I defy the negligence. Now, be it day or night, I'd never seek to fight unless that fight was right. More than you seemingly know, I only wish to see you grow. You get me, bro? So, you say you spoke in jest, and although I'm glad it's off your chest, I think for now, rest is best. Because if I was to put you to the test and gloat in shallow conquest, well, that would contradict my interests. In fact, embody what I most detest. However, if you must act the pest and remain obsessed with who's the best, the boldest, the brightest, the bravest, well, I'd still protest. Otherwise, be my guest. But don't expect me to invest in a superficial contest. I suggest we compete to be the kindest. Look, I don't mean to judge, and I certainly don't hold a grudge. But let's get this clear and plain. To slander your name has simply never been my aim. I don't play that tit-for-tat game. I won't call you lame. I won't be inhumane to inflict pain and bring you shame. Be you tough or tame, I will love you just the same. If you dishonor my name, I'll forgive you yet again, because our lives are not in vain. So come, let's establish our domain in a style that's innate, to alleviate this state, not infuriate our mate, to increase success rate, not remain sedate, to put food on the plate, to open the gate and eradicate hate. Listen, don't ever curse your fate or regret your birth date and then procrastinate until you think it's too late so that you contemplate hate, which we must not tolerate. No, let's let our power generate, our truth reverberate, the notion circulate and the potion penetrate. Do I need to translate? Now that we're on a clean slate, let us all reorchestrate, brethren, cooperate, so our souls free operate in all that we create, because our spirit is ornate. The time is now. Only we know how to step out of the mire and inspire the fire of desire, the desire to get higher, to climb higher and never expire. Not acquire the attire, but build an empire without barbed wire and gunfire. Don't smother your brother, uncover one another, honor each other, pay tribute to your mother. She carried you inside and raised you with pride. So why hide? Take the stage and engage without rage. Don't fight like Johnny Cage, but turn the page and welcome a new age, a new culture. Not the culture of a vulture, like squirming vermin and pervs who get on our nerves, abusing women and girls. And on that note, mister, respect my sister. I know you did more than just diss her, you hit her. And you wonder why she's bitter. 1,000 years couldn't dry her tears. But it's never too late to recognize, to apologize, to empathize with wiser eyes, to exorcise the effect of lies and epitomize the sunrise, and make amends with former friends. Stay humble, because you'll stumble. Oh yes, you'll fumble, stumble, tumble, fall, but get up, stand tall. Breathe, don't brawl, then break that wall, smash that ceiling. Enjoy the feeling, but quit the dealing and stealing and freewheeling and concealing. Start revealing. Embrace your healing, the rebirth of your sense of self-worth on this earth. We're redefining the word mining because it's more than gold that's shining now that we're realigning and combining and refining our timing instead of undermining and reclining and whining. But remember to have fun. And when you're done, don't run. And always shun the gun. By that I mean you're bigger than the trigger and the 7-digit figure. So don't dash with the cash or act flash like a king with the ring and the bling and the cha-ching. You know that thing. Be good to yourself, but it doesn't harm your health to share the wealth. And on health, let's get clean. Get lean, go green, not just to be seen, but to be a mean machine in every single way. March, April, May, straight or gay, whatever they say, pray. So when they shoot, you're strong and resolute, because they will shoot. Oh yes, some might smile and say, good morning, but strike without a warning and leave as day is dawning, but our destiny is calling, so let's be better than before. Reject the iron claw, revive the sick and poor, resolve the pain of war, replace each broken door, replenish, redeem, restore, repair the bonds we tore. To breathe is not a chore in a world we should adore. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was No Breath in Vain. The next song I'm going to do is called Sonamini. Woma kuhamba njani eMasonamini ngibe neliphupho itolo liphupho lami lingitshele ukuthi noma kanjani sitawuphumelela noma kungaba kubi kwanima lilanga aliyoze lishone emini bantu solo bayangibuda wema bafuna kuvisisa ukuthi solo siphila kanjani ngoba naku kuyabonakala sicinzetelekile noma kanjani sitawuphumelela lilanga aliyoze lishone emini kulamalanga siyahlupheka labanye bathi live letfu liyasha awu nani angeke kube njalo woma uyivile yini lenzaba simo selive sibi akuyafiwa ngempela kepha ngekwendlula kwesikhathi sitawuphakama noma kungaba kubi kwanima lilanga aliyoze lishone ngibe khashane kepha solo kuyabonakala yonke intfo lenemnotfo ngathi iyanyomuka bo asiyekeleni kulimala maswati lamahle noma kanjani sitawuphumelela lilanga aliyoze lishone emini kulamalanga siyahlupheka labanye bathi live letfu liyasha awu nani angeke kube njalo Thank you very much. Excuse me. Thank you very much. That was Sonamini. And the next song I'm going to do is a song called Choose to Go. Your question was not very easy to understand, but now I think I'm getting you. Let's open the door to the opportunity. Are you ready now? Beyond the shadow of a doubt. There will be more than you've ever seen if you ever choose to go. There will be more than you've ever seen, but you have to be ready, ready. You say you've done everything you can do. The blood is on the guilty. Your heart is heavy some days. To overcome, you must hold on. I'll be there when you need somebody, beyond the shadow of a doubt. There will be more than you've ever seen if you ever choose to go. Oh, there will be more than you've ever seen, but you have to be ready. There will be more than you've ever seen if you ever choose to go. Oh, yeah. More than you've ever seen, but you have to be ready, ready. Thank you very much. That was Choose to Go. And the next song I'm going to do is actually the one cover that I will do this afternoon, and it is called A Change Is Gonna Come. And it's a song that was written in 1964 by Sam Cooke at the height of the civil rights movement in the United States. And I thought it would be a good song to play now in light of the present day human rights movements across the world. So A Change Is Gonna Come. Thank you. I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like that river I've been running ever since. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes it will. Well, I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keeps telling me don't hang around. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes it will. And when I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please, somehow he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Whoa, no, there were times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. And the next piece I'm going to do is called Finite. Limbs grow with water and bread, but what nourishes souls? There's a soul to which nothing compares. It does whatever it dares, with intolerance that scares. And if a fellow soul despairs, it's condolences and prayers. But to be fair, nobody cares. The soul of bad repairs, catching you unawares with each maneuver it prepares. Everything it declares indicates deception upstairs. It tells you circles are squares, that slippery slopes are stairs, telling you fines are fares, horses are hares, and peaches are pears, the stuff of nightmares. Nightmares causing anger, anger of the fiercest kind, anger at the manifestation of what we thought we had left behind, suggesting we've been blind. But not too blind to look back across history so we can follow the trajectory and uncover the mystery to see that the victory of humanity over bigotry, which was meant to be a reality, may well just be a fallacy. To this day, to this hour, another struggle for power, another story gone sour, the collapse of a tower, a bee without a flower, now a flower without a bee. Yes, sirree, let's see. The tables have turned. Some bridges are burned. So what have we learned? Is life infinite? And every minute that we're in it, do we fill it or kill it? Or just remain complicit until that anger returns like a rash on the skin of your conscience after a dreadful realization, an allergic reaction, anger, a wildfire spreading rapidly by bone marrow and melting flesh. Blood boils brutally, brains burn badly. Between the ears, a deafening roar, ferocious, furious furnace, flared nostrils of a marauding dragon drunk on molten lava, anger, an uncontrollable heat, producing copious beads of sweat, sweat that stings your eyes, eyes which promptly weep, cascading tears reach your lips and drown attempted words, those poisonous proclamations, those piercing pronunciations preceded by perverse preoccupations, pathetic petty ponderings produce plenty painful projectiles, profuse profanities protruding from the crevices of clenched teeth, reflecting the anger beneath, reflecting the spent patience of the divided nations of blacks, whites, mixed, and Asians because of human creations of past and present civilizations which have led to underwater contaminations and animal asphyxiations impacting future generations. So that now we beg the universe and dig deep into our purse as we belatedly converse, asking, how do we possibly reverse this self-inflicted curse that no doctor or nurse could feasibly medicate? To elaborate, is it so fantastic to have a gut full of plastic? Some things are finite, because even for Superman, there's kryptonite. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was Finite. And this next song is called How Long? How long did you want to wait for our day to come? Not too long, because the tide is most definitely getting closer, so that the water's rushing over me, over you. Get closer, hold me now, Everything is gonna be just fine. Though I might walk away or see mankind some of the time, the truth is you got me just dithering and lacking composure. Hold on a further minute and I'll show you consciously. I'll show ya everything. Everything is gonna be just fine. Thank you very much. That was How Long. And the next song I'm going to do is called All of My Days. This time, I really hope to see things work. For all the times we tried before this, for every story left untold, where the lesson was to be bold, bold in the face of our fears. I'm ready to receive you. I always knew you'd come round eventually. Some say that what we have is no good, but this is more than just a feeling. So let's hold our heads up high, 'cause we don't need to justify what we have done. I'm ready to receive you. I always knew you'd come round eventually. And now all the evidence is showing that our confidence is growing. But we don't ever need to brag about all our triumphs of the day. Just bid farewell to your worries. I'm ready to surrender. I've waited for this one moment all of my days. Goodbye is a word I've heard too many times. It seems that right from the beginning we were lost in a maze. We had no home and no direction, but now we certainly have one. Oh, now we have one. I'm ready to receive you. I always knew you'd come around eventually. Thank you. Thanks ever so much. This is actually my penultimate piece. It is going to be a piece called hang on. Bury the Hate. And I'd just like to take this moment actually just to say thanks for listening in. It's a beautiful day. It's almost 29 degrees. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I hope you have a fruitful rest of 2020. So yeah, bury the hate. How do we breathe inside this bubble, in the midst of perpetual trouble? Dare we step outside of it for a minute? Or would that be too much compassion to exhibit? After all, it's not a prerequisite for us to venture beyond our chosen limits. Perhaps our lives are just too exquisite, too precious to turn our eyes and compromise or jeopardize the sacred prize, the paper prize. It's time to shed the disguise and face the lies. I once turned a blind eye. Indeed, I thrived, full of pride, whilst helpless mothers cried as their only children died over there on the other side, where there is no place to hide, and where the only mouth to feed is the merciless tongue of greed, for whom the secrets remain well kept, so that we blindly still accept that we can only preserve our plot because theirs, well, we cannot. So we pretend that we forgot, while the children's corpses rot on the scrap heap of denial, which will fester for a while, but not long enough to alert our collective conscience to the hurt and to the blood spilt like wine, which betrays our real design, which is to savor and refine all that with which we are blessed and stand united in that quest. What will it take for more of us to see we all have a responsibility, not just to ourselves, but to our family, the human race? Maybe soon lost without a trace. So if you're prone to turn up your nose or seldom care which way the wind blows, when times are bleak and your neighbors are so weak that they cannot stand or speak, when it's your help they seek but you turn the other cheek, please don't. Don't persist to resist, but try to assist. Life was meant for living, so let's start forgiving. And should this vow be spoken, let's try not see it broken. We owe it to our children and our children's children. Before it's too late, bury the hate. Thank you. And this is the very last piece I'll be doing today, and it's called Clarity and Stillness. Having drawn the line and shut the door, all noise quickly fades. Mental clutter vanishes. The strain of relentless endeavor subsides. That dense fog is lifted. Clarity and stillness replace insanity and illness. No crutches, no vices, no electronic devices. It takes 0 destructive voices to make a wiser set of choices. A candle burns deep into the night, beckoning the stubborn dawn. Its flickering flame ignites a story, the story of human beings, where every person is a planet. Yes, each person is a planet, with seasons, stars, and storms. Each beating heart is a life-giving sun. Blood flows through our veins like rivers rushing through terrains. If it stands that muscles are mountains, then surely curves are valleys. And maybe nerves are alleys. Lungs and forests alike. Inhale, exhale. Tears of joy or pain represent good or unwelcome rain. Fear is a barren desert in the dead of night. Freedom is the open sky at the break of day. Thank you.